Let me tell y'all something. I got a playlist for you, okay? Don't play with me. I come with the tunes. What up, Kiira?
Okay, first of all, I was nominated to come up here.
No, I mean, let's do it. You guys are my co-hosts. Y'all know that.
I'm just going to say this. You're grown. Point blank, period. When someone said something to you the first time, it should have never came out your mouth ever again. When you said it because you were mad, you knew that you said it when you were mad. You knew it was wrong. You knew you got checked, so we should have never heard it again. It should have never been in a text message. There should have never been an excuse. There should have never been an explanation. There should have never been a period. So on to...
Wait. Sorry. Y'all are going to have to not be petty in the comments when she's making a point, because I'm not that mature. I laugh at stuff, and it was like, you can't say certain things because I'll laugh. Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, Blackout Tuesday is tomorrow.
Yes.
Point blank, period. This is not about somebody saying the N-word right now. This is about our people are out here getting shot, killed, knees in their neck for 9 minutes, and people are not acknowledging the fact that we are dying unjustly. Point blank, period. And that's just that on that. It's time for us to step up. It's time for us to mobilize. It's time for us to educate our people, register to vote, educate our people about economic wealth and economic maturity, Oh, yes,
sorry.
house.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? It's time for us to make change, and it's time for us to grow up and figure out what is going to happen after this. What is next? It's time to get organized. It's time to get smart. It's time to figure it out. Tomorrow, Jamel McWilliams is doing a prayer at Tacoma
there we
Park.
go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So make sure y'all go to that because we all need some prayer. I know for me, when that damn Kirk Franklin verses came on, I was crying all up and through. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like this. We are fighting right now to be appreciated. We are fighting to be seen as equal. We are fighting to be loved. We are to be even recognized as more than just 3/5 of a person right now because they still look at us as less than human. They treat us like we're less than human, and it's our responsibility to stand up and make sure that we are appreciated the right way so that our kids don't have to do that anymore. You know what I mean? I was at the protest, and I saw these little girls. I'm going to show it to you. These little girls. They should.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Yes. They did.
Should not have to do that. That is that they should have to do. They should be at home playing with Barbies. They shouldn't have to be out there claiming that their life matters. You know what I'm saying? This is more than just Nicole Kirkland saying the fucking N-word, because honestly, we already know. We touched that. It's more than that. And I'm not going to allow us to get distracted from what is at hand right now. And what is at hand right now is that these cops are antagonizing us, our people. These cops are shooting bullets into crowds of people that have children in it. These cops are placing bricks on the street for us and making it seem like we're doing something wrong. There's people out here that are infiltrating our protests and making us seem as if it is us being wrong. Our young kids are angry. These young Generation Zers have been watching people die that are the same age as them for years. Trayvon Martin, 12, 13 years old. These kids at that time were that age. And from then on and so forth, they are continuously seeing people their exact age die. They are fed up. How do we save these kids from their temper tantrum of fucking these cities up? What do we do to teach them how to navigate their feelings? Because they don't know anything else. They are pissed. They are pissed, and it is our responsibility as the millennials, it is our responsibility as the people who are adults to teach them how to navigate these feelings, to teach them how to get better, to teach them how to maximize on their economic growth and buy these things. You know what I mean? How to buy these studios. Because what dance studios are run by Black people? You know? What
Millennium, I mean, he's it's a Black guy.
But you know what the problem is, JR? And especially because the industry has molded us, besides just life in general molding us this way, Black people have a problem with there being more than one. And the thing that we have yet to realize is
yes, say that one more time, actually.
Black people have a problem with there being more than one.
Yes.
And it's really sad. A lot of these dance studios, I was doing some, yes, KM. A lot of these dance studios and a lot of these let's just talk businesses in general. A lot of businesses that are run by, some of the same ethnicity or whatever, they all work together. So they'll have a business, someone else will have a business that does the same thing, and I'll give you 10%, you'll give me 10%, and we all making money. You know what I mean? Our Black businesses don't work that way, and it sucks because everyone wants to be the one on top. And if we could all understand, we could all be the one on top. You know what I mean? Teaching these kids that it doesn't just have to be you. It can be us. You know what I mean? That's how we get ourselves out of this.
And it starts at a lower level, you guys. Like, y'all do it so much without even knowing y'all doing it. And let me prove it to y'all just very quickly. Lil' Kim, then here come Nicki Minaj. Oh, that's all we need. Oh, here come Cardi B. Okay, well, that's all we need. Well, which one do you like better? Well, one gotta go. I'm so tired of those one gotta go memes and who you like better, and because it's always just the Black people. You don't hear no one saying Taylor Swift or Demi Lovato. They're like, bitch, I'm going to both. You don't ever really hear them pitting their celebrities or their singers against each other. It's just us. You can only celebrate one at a time. One gotta go. Who's better? You team Beyonce or you team Rihanna? You can't like both.
Yep. And
we do that to ourselves. Like, what are we doing?
And it's like, well, why are you not celebrating me? Then it becomes that. So I'm just here to say this, and I just want to bring us back to one because I'm not gonna go on a tangent. It is our prerogative and our responsibility as able-minded human beings, young Black Americans, to stand up. And if that means that your job is to get out on the front lines and go protest, go fucking do that. If it's your job to rally people and come up with new ideas, fucking do that. If it's your job to be on the back of the front line, you know what I'm saying, and helping these people, and getting these people water or whatever, do your job. You know what I'm saying? But do it to the utmost, because this war is not going to be won in one way. It's going to be a multifaceted way, and we're going to need to work together. The tribes are going to have to work together so that we can get to the one common ground, which is justice and equality for all of us, but for the Black lives that are not getting it right the fuck now. And that's all that I have to say, point blank, period.
Right? No, well said. I mean, well said. What you said was absolutely right. And you guys, have those feelings. And I mean, we should. And that's why I love doing this. And like I said, I'm going to do this every Monday. And it's just a wellness check on all of us. Because it's like, we're not doing that well. And, we're getting better. But this is not something that, and I pray that this is not something that and I feel that it's different, but I pray that it's not. This is what we feel right now, and then about a month or so, we're like, back to regular schedule program. You know what I mean? Like, we have to keep this going.
Because that's what happens. Shit happens for a week, and it's popping, and then after a week, we back to dance concept videos and shit. And it's like, no, it's not that we have to talk about it every day on Instagram, and we have to continuously feel the morbid feeling that we're feeling in the atmosphere right now. But work has to continuously keep going. We have to continue to educate these kids. We can't say, oh, we gave you some tools, figure it out. No, these kids need fucking help. They are microwave-ass babies. They need help. And they need us to be like, this is what you need to do. I will do that for the black kids. I'm not going to do it for my counterpart who's not black, who's the same age as me. Because you need to know what the fuck is going on, and that is your responsibility to do that. You know what I'm saying? But for my people, my kids, I'm going to do everything I can to give you all the information that I have. And then I'm going to do everything I can to learn more to give to you and allow you the tools to figure out some shit on your own as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's our responsibility to do this. It's our responsibility to become knowledgeable. It's our responsibility to take care of the kids that are coming up behind us because they are the future. They are the representations of us, and so on and so forth. We are the representation of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? They walked and did this march shit already. What the fuck is next? What is next? I'm tired of saying their names, JR.
Yeah.
I'm tired of screaming their names at the top of my lungs and it falling on deaf ears. It's falling on the ears of cops that are giving us middle fingers from a truck that's riding by. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking tired, and it's not right. And it's time for us to stand up and mobilize and come together and figure this shit out. Point blank, period. I'm sick. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of crying. I'm sick of looking at these people die and me seeing my face or my brother's face on it or my mother's face on it or my father's face on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of walking outside or driving on the highway and a cop pull on and me feeling like I gotta pull off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick. I had a tail light out today, and I went straight to the thing because I didn't want to get pulled over for no reason and die. Because Sandra Bland got pulled over for a tail light, and now she's fucking dead. You know what I mean? I'm tired. JR, and it's painful to continuously look at this, and for people who are our counterparts and who are working in the industry with us to act as if they don't fucking see what's going on. Why do I have to tell you to say something to back me up? I don't want you to say shit if I gotta tell you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
It's very true.
I'm tired, and the kids are tired, and my mama is tired, and my grandmama is tired. We're tired.
Yes.
And it's time to do something else. What is next? Hashtag what's next. Not hashtag who anymore. It's hashtag what is next. What do we do now? There's no more arguing about what's next. There's no more arguing about you shouldn't be doing this. No. Let these kids run around and get that shit out. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but they're pissed. And I'm not going to tell nobody how to channel their anger right now because we're pissed. You know? But hashtag what is next? How do we get from here to here? How do we get from here to here? How do we get to where we want to be? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I think that's where people, I hear a lot of people saying now, like, okay, what do we do now? What do we do now? And obviously, the election is coming up. That's very important. That's something that we have to, like, at this point, there's no option. You have to vote. There's no option. I don't care if you got to wait in line for 5 hours. You have to vote. Like, it's no option at this point. So know that that's next. So what you probably want to do is start reading up on what's going on and who you're voting for, and not just for the presidency, for everything else. Start reading up on that. And like I said before, for those who really read up on it and research it, send your group chat the footnotes. Send your group chat who you think they should. Like, look, I'm going to vote for them, and let me tell you why. Or this person's going to approve this, or this person is for this. Because not everybody's going to do the work. It is what it is. I'm going to be honest. Everybody's not going to dive in and do that work. But if you are going to do it,
job. Some people are followers, and that's their job.
Yeah, not everybody is a leader, and not everybody is going to study and really understand and get it. But maybe if you can give the cliff notes and just tell them why, you can spark them to either A, want to go and figure it out for themselves, or see why you want to pick this person, or they might go, okay, I love you, I know you, I trust you, okay, let's do it. Either way, I do the research and send it to your group chat. Send it to your direct message chat. We all got or 3. Send it to them, because not everybody's going to do the work. But I think we should start helping each other out in every facet we can. Now, as far as not voting or what's before that or what's after that, I think that's just something we have to really figure out, and we still taking it day by day and trying to figure out. But I know one thing is next. We ain't going for the bullshit no more. We're just not. We're not.
That is the temperature that we run on, and the vibration that's the level that we vibrate on from now on. I hope that it doesn't go back to normal. I hope we don't fall back into the regular old norm again. You know what I'm saying? Just like 3 things I would say. Know who's in office. Know who's calling the shots in your local government. You know what I mean? Know who supports what federal government. Do that work. Know where your money and your tax dollars are going. That's very important. 56% of Los Angeles budget is supposed to be going to the police department as of today. You know what I mean? That's important to know. That's over $3 billion going into the LAPD. $3 billion. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money, and that's something people need to be making those calls and say, I am not okay with my money going this way. You know what I'm saying? Also, and I hate to say it, and a lot of people are probably not going to agree with me, but it's very important to become licensed to carry. It is important. It is something.
Who's not going to agree with you?
You know, a lot of people don't agree with that, but it is important, especially in a time like this when you have MAGA people who are running around and want to hang us like back in the 1950s, 1960s, 1940s, 1920s. You know what I'm saying? When you have conservative white supremacists who are infiltrating into our protests and doing things to hurt us, we have to be prepared. This is not just a little thing. This is not some, I'm going to go say their name and go home. This is, I'm going to go say their name and I could get shot today. I'm running from bullets the other day and homegirl gets shot in her head with a rubber bullet. She has a hole in her head from a rubber bullet. And I'm covering kids while we run. Like, this is not a game. These niggas don't fuck with us. I'm sorry, I said the N-word. Sorry, guys. But they don't fuck with us. These people don't fuck with us, and they don't want us to come together, which is why they're throwing all these curfews up and down and up and down and up and down, because they don't want us to have the opportunity to mobilize.
And I'm telling y'all, and it's very important. It's very important, and it's we're probably joking, whatever, but it's very important to really because let me tell you something about them. Let me tell you something about them. And when I say them, I mean Caucasians. Middle American or Caucasians, they love they fucking guns. If you ever took their guns away, let me tell you something about. You want to talk about a war? They will. If a president say no one is allowed to bear arms, it will be a fucking war. I mean, a real war. Yep. They would go to war over their guns. They're serious about their guns. So we need to be just as serious about our guns. And I'm not saying that to be like, what if, God forbid, what if you really have to protect your family? You don't know what these people are going to do. You really don't know. And you can't say, we know we can't call the police. We know that. We getting shot in in our homes. The police is opening our doors saying, "Oh, I thought this was my house." Bang, bang. Like, they're killing us in our actual homes. Yep. Guys. Not even like for real. For real. Like, you have to. You can't carry cash. You can't have a tail light out. You can't have a regular working car. You can't not pay a parking ticket. You can't eat Skittles. Like, and if you're doing everything right, you still might fit the description. Exactly. I'm so tired of fitting a fucking description of a home invasion that happened in this area 5 months ago. You fit the description. Okay, well, what's the description? The car too? So all this fit the fucking description? Yeah. Oh, but this ain't even my car. It don't, like, trust me. And then people be it's so funny. But, like, you guys ever had a white friend in your car or something, and police will come by close, and you straighten up and you start doing stuff, and they like, "What are you doing?" Police. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't get it. You really don't know. Bitch, I'm scared. They don't get it. I get so nervous. I can't even drive right. I start to. You pull me over for being a drunk. Are you drunk? No, I'm nervous because you were behind me. Like, it's that's, and I'm not even being funny. And when the police get behind me, I get so nervous. I start to drive outside the lines. Mind you, I got license, insurance, registration. I got it. I don't ride dirty. It don't matter. I know that. That's what. I'm so upset because people look at us like, well, but if you just, no, it's not if I just. I have a degree. I went to college, and it still don't matter. I can walk down the street, and they will still shoot me in the head. Yeah. They still do it. They don't care about my accolades. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, a friend of mine in February, it was his birthday. He was driving, he rented a Mercedes to drive to the club for his birthday. He gets on Hollywood Boulevard. They pull him over. 4 cop cars pulled him over on Hollywood Boulevard. They rip him out the car, put him in handcuffs, slam him on the ground just like George Floyd, and say, "Who are you?" He gives them the ID. He has license, registration. He has everything that checks out for this vehicle. No priors, no problems, no nothing. Clean cut man. Because they have, sorry to cut you off, but they do ask us, they ask men that, especially black men first, before they say your license registration. Are you on probation or parole? Well, damn. Well, hello? That's the first thing that flies off their mouth. Okay, keep going. So then they ask him, "Do you have any drugs in the car?" He said no. They take his ID, then they go run his ID, come back, and they're like, "Is this really you?" "Nigga, it's my ID." You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing. Then they ask him, "Where do you live? What's the square footage of your apartment? How much money do you make? When's the last time you got a check?" All of this on his birthday. They realized they got the wrong guy. They took the handcuffs on him, never say sorry, because they don't do that. And they say, "Oh, wrong dude, happy birthday." This is after having him on the street, surrounded by 4 cop cars. So that's what, 8, because they don't ride alone no more. That's crazy. And it's disrespectful as fuck. And you do it on Hollywood Boulevard. There's no remorse. There's no acknowledgement of actual human life when they look at us. None. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we have to get educated. We have to tell these kids how to navigate their anger when speaking to the police. Not demasculate themselves, but navigate your anger so that you get your point across and know your rights while doing it. You know what I mean? Teach these kids what their rights are. Teach these kids how to communicate with these cops so that the fear is not the thing that dictates what happens to them. You know, don't let these cops say whatever I choose is going to be your fate is going to be your fate. You know, don't give them that. You know what I'm saying? So all I can say is we have to educate. Know the politics, know the economics, you know what I mean?
know your rights as a human being, and figure out in this war that we're in right now, figure out what your role is. What is your job in this space right now? Because everyone has a job. It's just a matter of, are you going to walk into work today, or are you going to sit your ass at home and watch things fly by? You know what I mean? Figure out what your job is. Whether that means you're going to pray over people, whether that means you're going to come up with ideas, whether that means you join Black Lives Matter, whether that means you get on the front lines and say, fuck the police, you got to figure out what your job is. Learn your rights. Share your rights with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together. It's late. Make sure y'all put your blackout on your page.
So, that's blackout tomorrow for social media. Jamil's praying at the park at 2 p.m. What else? There's something else that's tomorrow. It's something in Beverly Hills for creatives.
There's a rally tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Hold on, I got it right here.
For like publishers, music reps, label reps, artists, all of that. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, there's a Baptist Ministers Conference of South California at 10 a.m. on 1st and San Pedro. March to the LAPD Police Headquarters, demonstration following march. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. If you're going to do it, make sure you are prepared. Make sure your spirit is calm. You don't want to go out there doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Just be, and also make sure you have some water and some baking powder and a spray bottle just in case they want to fuck you up. So,
and don't feel guilty for those who don't want to be on the front line. Not everybody is that guy. But there are, like she said, there are other things you can do and it's just as important. Know that. Not everybody can go to the front, because it takes a special kind of person to go out there and really be out there, because it ain't like what you think. Like, you really are you're putting yourself at risk. Know that. So not everybody is built for that, and that you have to be okay with that. But I can't do that, but I can do this, and I can do that. So that's what she means by picking your job and doing it well, and no job outranks the other. They're all needed. All of them. They're all needed, and they're all important.
The curfew time changes because they be playing.
Yes. Like today, first it was 6, then they said at 5, at 4:30. It's like they trying to trip you up. It's like they're trying to trip you up. It's crazy. It's crazy. But one thing I can't say this, and I'm going to say it because I really believe this is what is going to happen. It's going to bring us as a community, and I don't mean just black people. I mean black people, white people, non-racist, black folks and all the allies are going to come together and really, I come out of this really forming a community and also a bond. And I'm going to bet that even us as a people are going to be so much more compassionate towards each other, because now it's like, before it was like, what's up? Now it's like, no. Like, no. You good? Yep, you good. I ain't looking at you because it's like, I see you. You good? Because we both out here fighting. And I hope that is really what comes from this, because we need that so much as well. And I really hope that happens.
Realizing shit that ain't gonna get blamed for it. If y'all know what I'm saying. Don't watch these little white kids run around here, spray painting shit and fucking shit up, because they're gonna blame us.
Yep.
And black folk. And that's just, it is what it is. That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Try to stay away from it. If you see them smashing it, I'm going this way. I'm going over there. I say don't even fucking confront them. Because, child, they might want to start fighting this emotion. And then it's just like, okay, this is really crazy. So, it's just, it's with everything good, you're going to have a batch of bad people. That's just where it is. That's what it is. And it's all good. So, but we're going to do another wellness check next week to see where we are. I'm pretty sure some shit is going to happen. Hopefully some good shit. We can come back and talk about some good shit. But I think we definitely need to have another wellness check. And again, next Monday. But if something, like I say, unless something drastic just happens, and it's like, oh, emergency, everybody check in, let's go. Unless it's something like that, I'll see you next Monday. As you know, these top 10s that we've been doing, they're on hold for now. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it's right. I don't feel like it's we're gonna put a hold on that for at least another week for sure. Just because there's so much other stuff we need to do and focus on. Remember, blackout tomorrow. Post your shit either now or when you first wake up. Black it out. Don't stream nothing. If you got music you want to listen to, download it now. Don't stream it though.
You got 19 minutes.
Download it. Make sure it's not on the cloud with the arrow. Make sure it's downloaded so it won't be streamed. Also on YouTube. You can take a day. There's so much other stuff you can look at. It's just YouTube. You can look at Netflix, right? Yeah. You can look at Netflix. It's YouTube. Because that's part of the music industry is the YouTube. They didn't say nothing about Netflix. Huh?
They get paid for YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So no YouTube. If I see, listen, and I'm one of the ones who say don't police on other people's posts and doing this. If you see somebody post themselves dancing or something tomorrow, call them no, don't. You wait and you screenshot it and you call them out tomorrow, the next day.
You shouldn't even be looking at it.
Like, child, like I just knew somebody's gonna do that.
Spotify,
huh?
Netflix, Spotify. No Netflix, no Spotify.
No, it's no Netflix. I thought it was just the Spotify. I thought it was just the download from Netflix too. I didn't know it was
from Netflix.
Oh, I thought it was just the Spotify, the Pandoras, the Apple. I thought it was just all that. But yeah, so again, I don't think it was Netflix. In fact, I'm going to look at it right now, just so we can be clear. But just know, no social media, no posts, no Snapchat, no TikTok. It's not just Instagram.
Listen, we all need a break from it anyway.
That's very true.
We all need a break from the constant reminder that we're being killed.
And I know there's some people like, well, damn, where are we going to get our news from? Because I know there's some people who get their news from Instagram. And there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, to each his own. But, no, not tomorrow. You get your news the old-fashioned. Call me old-fashioned, but you're going to have to get your news a different way. You're going to have to get it on the actual, it's this device that, that's usually either a square or a rectangle. It's called a TV. Turn that on and you get your news. I know that people are like, what the hell is that? But yes, it's just, music stream. So it's just the YouTube and all music streaming services. All music streaming services. Okay? So that's just where we at. That's what it is. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being my co-host. I'll see you guys. And again, unless something drastic happens. But we'll see. Just keep in touch. But obviously, I ain't gonna see you tomorrow, but I'll see y'all on Instagram and stuff Wednesday and Thursday. Thank you guys. Stay focused. Stay focused, y'all. Stay focused. Please save this live. Yes, I'm going to save it. Stay focused. Stay accountable. Good night. No excuses. We got all the hashtags from the night. The hashtag, no more coupons. Hashtag, no more passes. Hashtag, all that shit. It's over. We're done. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. at the park, Jamil is doing a prayer at 2 o'clock. And what else? It was something else tomorrow. Oh, the blackout. But that's all day tomorrow. So stay safe. Good night. Love you guys. I'll see you. Whew. Had a good time. All right, y'all. Peace.
Like through leadership, the union
like we said in the very beginning, this goes back to people being